Hey guys, Josh Zamora here with a quick video to show you the SMS and ringless voicemail options built into Sendiio to help you profit more with your mobile marketing. Okay, now step number one is to actually integrate Sendiio with Twilio. So you do need a Twilio account for this to work properly. And the good part about Twilio is that it's one of the top companies out there for mobile marketing, but at the same time, it's a pay-as-you-go platform. So there's zero monthly fees. It's only pay as you go. Okay, so once you have that set up, and we do cover how to do that in the tutorial videos, it takes you just a few minutes to do. Once that's set up, then the next step is to go ahead and create your actual list. So we can do 3.0 demo list. You can add a description, and here's where the actual phone numbers go. All right, now if you just want to import the phone numbers exclusively, you just copy and paste them here. Or if you do want to add additional fields with those phone numbers, then we do recommend using our import option. You just click here and download our template, and that will allow you to bulk import your phone numbers, but also bulk import any additional fields that you want tied to those text messages. So if you have those people's name, last name, location, all of that stuff, that will allow you to import that as well by using our template. You also have the ability to add additional fields down here if you wanted to. You can also receive subscription notifications either by email or by SMS. So if you are running these campaigns for your clients, you could have the subscription notifications sent to your client's email or their phone number, so that they are getting those notifications in real time, so that they can see, wow, we're getting a bunch of leads, right? This guy's actually getting results for us. Okay, so you can do that as well. Another cool thing that we have down here is for your potential subscribers to subscribe by texting your Twilio number. So once you have that all set up, you can just have them send a text message to your Twilio number with subscribe to, and then the X would be whatever the list ID is. Or you can actually set up a particular keyword that's tied to that list. And we cover how all of that's done in the tutorial videos, but they can send subscribe to pizza XYZ list. Okay, and then they would be automatically subscribed to that. Okay, and they can also unsubscribe from that list as well. Okay, but that is how you can set up multiple ways to import lists and add people to your list as well. And then we also have forms, which is an additional way to collect phone number leads as well, if you do want to add that to your website. And the list opt-in code and opt-out code is here, so you can do, like I said, pizza XYZ, and that's what gets put here if they are going to be subscribing by sending you a text to your Twilio number. And then from here you just click create, and now that list has been successfully created. Okay, now from here, just like with email, you can go either do an SMS broadcast. So if I click add broadcast, and then you can select that list that we just created, as well as any other list that you have here, the sending number. And we also have the AI SMS generator here as well, so it could go ahead and write my text message for me. All right, so I went ahead and wrote, we are running a Valentine's Day sale for 50% off our best-selling pizza. I'm gonna hit generate, and now the AI turned that into treat yourself and your loved one this Valentine's Day. Get 50% off our best-selling pizza now. Don't miss out, shop now. And all I have to do is either put call us now, call us at, and then put the phone number, or put the website URL if this pizza shop does have online ordering. Okay, and there you can see that it does have a text counter as well, so this will be sent in one SMS, which is good to know. The last thing you want is for multiple texts to be sent, and maybe the call to action URL gets cut off or whatever it may be. Okay, you can see that some of these lists that I selected do have additional fields. Okay, so when you are building your list from your forms, or you're importing, those additional fields do pop up, and you can see that some of them do have email connected to them as well, so that when you're using hybrid sequences, that's how that works. You're able to send emails and texts and Facebook messages and all of that. Okay, and if you did want to send an attachment, then you could do that here. So if you want to send a digital flyer for some reason, or a QR code that they can use to bring it in as a discount, anything you want of that sort, you can click and drag it here. If you want to send an audio file as well, you can do that here. And then you can either run this immediately or schedule it for the future as well. All right. Now I'm not going to send that because I do have some actual people on this list. But I'll just go ahead and schedule it for next week, and then I'll go ahead and cancel it just so you guys can see how this gets created. Okay. And once that actually gets sent, you will be able to see stats on that. You can view the actual message, all of that stuff. You can duplicate it, and then you can see stats here as well. All right. And then you can do the same thing for SMS sequences. So here under, go ahead and click add sequence. You can see here, it's pretty much the same thing. The only thing is that you are actually just setting up multiple messages. And the good thing here, as you can see, is that you can either mix and match between SMS and ringless voicemail. Okay, but it's essentially the same exact thing. So demo 3.0 sequence. And you can do either existing list numbers or new list numbers. Okay, and the sending number. And then here you would set up the first text. You can attach, you can run immediately, or you can start at a date in the future, and then you can add another message. Oh, I have to actually write something here. Add another message, and there you can see the message 2 pops up, and you do the same thing. So the SMS sequence and broadcast is exactly the same thing. The only thing is that, setting up the actual multiple messages and the schedule of how you want that to be sent. All right. And then here you can also enable the preferable days and the preferable hours. Since we are talking text messages and ringless voicemails, the last thing you want to be doing is to send text messages and ringless voicemails to people when they are asleep or when they're in off business hours. So if your client just works Monday through Friday, it's a good idea to probably stick to having those emails sent just Monday through Friday, and maybe just during their business hours. So maybe from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, and just have it be respectable, since this is messaging that's going out to their phone. Okay. And then that's how the SMS text messages works. And then the ringless voicemails, again, it works exactly the same. The only difference is the actual way that the ringless voicemails is created. So it's exactly the same thing, but what you can do with the ringless voicemail, it's either send an MP3 file, which you would click and drag here. You can use the text, so you can type it out here, or if you're here under recordings, you can actually record your ringless voicemail prior. Okay, so you would pretty much call this number, follow the instructions, and then within a few minutes, that recording would show up here just like this one. And then when you're setting up either your broadcast or your sequence, that recording would show up as an option here. Okay, you can see that it shows up right there. And that's it. That's how our ringless voicemail option works as well. And then additionally, we do have our calling feature. So if you did want to have calls inside of Sendiio, you can go ahead and come here, click on make a call. You can choose which call app you want to do. And again, we cover how to set all of this up inside of the tutorials tab. And then you can type in the number that you want to call here. And then once that call is made and you're speaking to the person, you can go ahead and make notes and all of that here in this box, so that you can know what you talked about with that person. Okay. And one thing that I forgot to cover as well is the SMS replies. So we do have automatic SMS bot replies that you can set up. So if you're sending to a mass group of people and they start to reply with a specific keyword, okay, you can make sure that our system replies to them right away. So if they reply with "who is this," then you can, boom, have this be sent right away. If they reply with "thanks," you're welcome. Okay, so all these different keywords that you can send so that an automatic reply is sent. So let's say that if maybe you send out a text that says "reply to this text to claim your coupon code," the moment that they reply and they mention the word coupon, boom, you reach out and reply right away with that coupon code. And that's it. That is how our SMS, ringless voicemail, and our calling features work. We have covered just about everything that you can do with your mobile phone. Not only send messages, but automate the bot replies, send ringless voicemails, and actually make calls inside of Sendiio that are recorded as well. So anytime you make a call and it's recorded, you can just come here to My Calls, and all those calls that you made are recorded with the descriptions or with the notes that you make to them as well. So that's our SMS and ringless voicemail and calling features